Before the game, we were asking Telu about your previous two games, how you had not been shooting the ball very well. You said was not going to play you as many minutes, and I looked down and you played damn near 40 minutes. And you shot the ball very well tonight. How are you feeling after those other two games? How are you feeling tonight after this one?
I feel good. Honestly, today I was just talking to Coach. He was telling me, like you said, I try to get some less minutes, but I looked at him in the third and told him I don't want to come out. Like, for some reason, I felt better on this back-to-back. I don't know, was it sleeping in my bed, not having to shoot around, but I honestly feel like I can go play 40-plus minutes again. Like, I don't know what it is, but right now I feel good. So just fortunate enough to get the shots going. And, didn't shoot it well the last two nights, and I think indecisive. Honestly, indecisive teams having different schemes, but myself just not being, like I said, not being as aggressive and being indecisive. And for myself, I just knew I was going to come out with the same mentality. I like to joke with my teammates a lot, but I tell them I don't miss, I measure. So I kind of measured well today, I think. And I had all the space open, so my guys were hitting shots early. They weren't coming off of them. And then my bigs, like I said, they always do a great job of springing me free. And when the team plays in a drop, after a while, I know mentally I have to shoot those open pocket shots, but it makes it easy when you have your bigs. And like I said, the whole organization behind you just telling you to keep staying aggressive and keep taking that shot. And that's one thing I definitely love about being here and being on the staff is I think we use analytics to pass the eye test. So, we get to play our game and they help us with the numbers, but we don't necessarily force the numbers upon basketball. So our team's always about just taking the open shot, right shot. And they've helped me out a lot with my time being here. So I think we're getting to a lot more open shots, and that's something not only myself I have to do, but I think we've been passing up some of our open looks.
Reggie, was those your idea?
Cool. I want to do something for the fans, but my brother's the mastermind. So my brother's the guy. We were talking about it for a while. Definitely was like, we wanted to figure out a way to give back. Had a few other ideas. A few of them would have been a little bit messier. So after shooting through them a lot and then talking with the team, I think, our PR team and my brother did a great job.
You played for some, different teams with big fan bases, but like, how is this one different? And, obviously you did that. So like, how is this fan base different?
It's been great. Yeah, I played for a lot of fan bases, or not a lot, but a few. OKC was young. It was fun. Riled up, played in Detroit, has the history there. But here, it's been special, especially, being in the league at the time that they've done it through some eras, but this team was building their own identity, especially, with Pat, Montrez, and Lou, and then coming in, being a part of that with the new wave and Paul and Kawhi, and just trying to stack upon that and continue to keep the identity going and build something for ourselves upon that. I think the city also resonates with it. Always talking in the locker room with the guys that, they got a 50-year head start, the Lakers did. So I understand what it is in this city and kind of how it means, how it definitely is overwhelmed by Lakers fans. But I feel like Clippers Nation's like the heart. It truly is. LA, it's more so. No shots at them over there, but they're the lights. They're bright lights. They're Hollywood. That's the Lakers. We kind of understood that. They're the show. That's what people call them for so long. But I feel like we're definitely the heart of the city, or that's something that we want to embody. We definitely want to show that, we're here for the people, and we play hard for the people, for our fans. We got a wide array of fans, a mixed group of fans, social, economic-wise, ethnicity-wise. We feel like we embody the city, so that's something that we're proud of. Building, we want to do something special here. Definitely want to be able to hoist the title at some point, and the way that they've embraced me through my ups and downs and for my 2.5 years here is just it was something in me to give back. I mean, when people do so much for you, you want to do something back in return. So I've been blessed my whole life, and I figure if I've been blessed, I have to be a blessing. So just want to give back, and like I said, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to Clipper Nation. No matter how long this ride goes on, they'll always have a special place in my heart, and forever be a Clipper.
Hey, Reggie, 2 questions for you. One is I want to just follow up on something you just said. You said you guys are the heart of LA. When did you start believing that?
Who, me? Sure, I believe all the time. My boy over there probably tell you, Jordan, I believe crazy. So, they're like I said, it's always no shots, but I feel like the Lakers is me not being from Los Angeles, moving around my whole life, coming here. After the draft, I feel like the Lakers are what you come to LA for. It's almost like the appeal, the lights, it's all bright, it's amazing. But once you are in LA, you get to be in LA, be around LA, get to, go from, for me, Palmdale to the IE, all up and down, west side, east side, whatever you want to say, like throughout LA. I feel like this organization embodies LA. Like it's the people, and I'm proud to wear the jersey. I think that's why everybody in the locker room is proud to don that jersey. We don't necessarily care what a lot of people say, but that was even something, talking about with Pat years back, as we feel like we're the true LA. So no matter what people say or not, that's something that we feel like it, we wear it, and we definitely want to make our fan base, and we want to make this entire city proud. So we know we have a lot to go. We have a lot to do to leave our mark, but we're building each and every day.
Hey, Reggie, this whole thing, chanting your name, was about you getting to the free throw line. And of course, it took you all game to get to the free throw line. Like, how much were you just, what was just you trying to get there? Like, what was like just playing this whole game, having this great game, but like you hadn't gotten to the line until like that last second?
Frustrating. Like, it's frustrating to be playing well, looking at the scoreboard, like, all right, we're playing the right basketball, we possibly win. Do I try something? Like, do I try to attack the paint a little more instead of just taking what the defense is giving us just to get to the line? If I could, I'd love to have been at the line 10 times. Like I said out there earlier, I'm going to definitely put my head down next game more, try to find a way to get to the paint, try to get the refs to blow the whistle. But I want to give every snack that we have and some. So I'm going to do my part, like I said, to keep attacking. But for myself, it was frustrating knowing that I only got 2 free throws. So at the end, I ain't going to lie, I was actually joking. I think it was Neto. At the end, I was getting frustrated. I was like, or Saturansky, like, hurry up and foul me. Like, hurry up and foul so we can get some of these snacks out. And I was happy Amir knocked down his last 2, but if I could have, I would have teleported in Amir's spot and took those 2 free throws too. Just for the night, though. Only just for the night.
Yeah. And just a quick follow. Y'all had another comeback win. Y'all had a season full of them. Y'all had another one against Washington earlier this year, but that was one where you, Nico, y'all couldn't finish the game. Obviously, y'all didn't play in the second half of that game. What did y'all kind of, talk about as far as getting a better start going? Because obviously y'all had some making up to do after what happened in Washington.
I think our vets were more aware than anything, especially like you said. I mean, we could go, probably would have lost. So that unit definitely took care of us, got the win. So for us not playing in that game, it was frustrating. It's always good to be part of one of those comeback wins, but you want to play well. We didn't want to sink our team the way we felt like we did. And just coming in, we was already talking to each other, just walking by paths, more so like, y'all better be ready. Like, we know we upset them. We know what we did last time. We don't care if they got new guys. That's a win that's kind of echoed around the league. These 2 teams are probably playing again. So, I mean, on the schedule, you kind of know it. And we felt like they came out, they played well. They came out, they were aggressive. They played great. They got another lead. But, I think as our older statesmen, we wanted to come out here and not dig a hole for our guys the same way we did last time. I always know that they're capable of coming back. I believe they're capable of coming back against any team, but don't always want to put them in that situation. So, where we have like 14 more, go ahead and tell them we'll reserve that for another game. We'll give them a 20-point hole so they can bring us back and get us a dub at some point, but not tonight.
Hey, Reggie, 2.5 years ago when you joined the team, I asked you kind of what your thoughts were when you joined the team, and you were excited. You said, "Hey, man, my job is going to be easy. I got Kawhi on one side of me, PG on the other side of me." This year they haven't been here. Well, Kawhi hasn't been here. Obviously, PG hasn't been here most of the season. Talk about that mental adjustment that you went through with them, without them, to kind of prepare yourself to be the leader of the squad. I mean, the ball's been in your hand. You've been closing some games out with some big time shots. Talk about that mental process that you went through and how comfortable now that you feel going through that process.
I think I'm getting a lot more comfortable. I think at the beginning of the season and off season in particular, I always try to prepare myself to be ready to be the guy if it's ever thrusted upon me in the situation. But, you know, with those guys, the job's a lot easier. From the 2 top 10 players in the league, they make everybody's job around you easier. Like I said, whenever they're back, I expect myself to get a lot more just catch and shoot open threes. So I'm just waiting on them when they get back. But it's really this guy that y'all see right here. Like, honestly, he's been on me. He's been on me throughout the year. You know, we had our ups and downs throughout the year trying to figure it out. But he's made my job easy. Like, that's why I call him the best coach in the league. He puts me in positions to be successful. Y'all know I'm a confident guy, but even when I'm having my lows, he's staying on me. Just about staying with my confidence, having fun. And really, he's challenged me to be a leader. I don't know if he knows it, but just with my energy. Like, he's been on me about being positive, staying focused, staying even kill. And then just, he really is, but it makes it easy. So, it's like when he's calm and he's keeping me calm and he's allowing me to just be myself. And he gives me tasks throughout the game because I feel like my mind sometimes will wander a lot. He's just giving me little things to focus on in the game. It allows me to just play free, even though it's like a small task. If I'm too free, it's a little scary. Like, idle hands, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't mind, but he's giving me just little tasks each and every game, things to think about. And it's just been fun. And then I know y'all call me the leader of this team, but I just got to be myself when you got a group of guys like this who everybody's self-motivated. Everybody's pretty much on their stuff and everybody's accountable and responsible. So I just get to come in and be myself. And like I said, I thank my teammates and I thank my coach for making this job of being a leader so easy. But I look forward to going back to my role when the guys come back and has to get rolling. But we're going to try to keep this thing going. And I'm going to stop holding coach up. Y'all have a good one.